Have you ever tried to say something heartfelt and important only to have it come out sideways? You were meant to soothe, but it stirred up something instead. You meant to connect, but a wall went up. That's where you find yourself today. So take heart. You're not alone and you're not doing it wrong. Right now, the sun and Mercury are traveling closely together in Gemini, making us eager to express ourselves and share what's in our minds and hearts. But today, they are forming a half square to Venus, the planet of love and connection. And that creates a bit of friction in how our words are received, especially in relationships. See, we're driven to speak from the heart, but what we say may not be heard the way we intend, and misunderstandings can pop up even in the most loving conversations. But there's a gift in this. We get to try again. We can apologize and start over. We can keep showing up with kindness until we get it right. This half square energy gives us the stamina to keep at it. And with Gemini involved, we have the flexibility to shift gears and see things from different angles, you know? Maybe we can even find some humor or play in what could otherwise be a frustrating moment. See, Gemini energy reminds us that there are many ways to see a situation. What's clear and obvious to you may look totally different to someone else. And that doesn't mean that either of you is wrong. It just means that you're seeing things through different lenses. And today is perfect for trying on a new pair. Even better, Uranus in Taurus is still close enough to the Sun and Mercury to shake us out of stuck mental patterns and rigid communication styles. It's giving us a little creative jolt, encouraging fresh perspectives, innovation, and breakthroughs in how we think, speak, and relate. And if that weren't enough, the moon and Jupiter are both in Gemini this morning, and that's like supercharging the vibe. It's great news for creative communication, for writing, speaking, and brainstorming, and for artistic or inventive projects. Then by late afternoon, or relatively mid, depends on where you are in the US. It's actually early afternoon, I think. The moon shifts into Cancer, bringing our emotional awareness home. And you might suddenly want to clean, cook, tend to your finances, or reach out to someone close. It's nesting energy, comfort seeking, soul soothing. But take note, once the moon enters Cancer, it's going to square first Saturn, then Neptune, and then Ceres in that order. And that may feel like waves of emotion, soul searching, or some kind of sensitivity bubbling up inside you. Just don't rush through it. Give yourself plenty of space, time to reflect, space to feel, a moment to just nurture yourself. Like maybe a hot bath or a journal session or a quiet walk, whatever helps you to check in with yourself and soften back into your heart. This is a day of big communication potential, but also a reminder that the deepest connections take patience, presence, and sometimes a few do-overs. So if things feel tangled, breathe. And if your words don't land, try again. And if you're not sure how to speak your truth, just start by listening to your heart. Hope you have a great day.